Alrighty, Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Magi, Labyrinth of Magic, chapter 346. And last chapter of Magi, Labyrinth of Magic, we learned how Alibaba got revived from Ila's dimension. And it was really interesting to see how the rocks actually were Rook, and they could be, and they were used to create dimensional magic and revival magic. It was really, really cool. And I got a feeling at the end of this arc, we're going to go there. We're going to go rescue them. I just have a feeling we're going to. But oh my god, it was so cool. Anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what Arba's reaction to this is going to be. Anyway, let's get to this. Inside the fourth dungeon, for Alibaba spent a while in the afterlife. Is he now foreseeing something thanks to that experience? And that's how I got revived. So David's, and this chapter is called Neither Future. So David's beliefs will always come true. Yes, as mentioned a couple of chapters ago, David is the god troll. He's the one calling the shots. SINBAD isn't calling the shots. David's calling the fucking shots. So David's beliefs will always come true. Yes, his belief was to reach the throne of the sacred palace by taking over SINBAD. So SINBAD has nothing to do with this shit. David does. It's all David. He wanted to get his hands on Solomon's wisdom. I got revived in order to stop it, but he didn't get either of those things. Right. David wanted to take over SINBAD, but in the end he just became his subordinate. Really? I don't know. Like, I feel like David's still pulling the strings in all reality. I just have this feeling that David is pulling the strings. Yes, in the end, the one who took over the sacred palace was SINBAD, creating an alliance with the Seven Dinjin and Ugo. But in all reality, do you think David was pulling the strings on that? That's the real question. So that's what happened. Ugo is also SINBAD's ally? Trying to get that person's power back, I lost my own power, and now I can't hear that beloved voice any longer. For the first time, I am lonely. Everything is so quiet. Son, Arba, are you also an ally of SINBAD's wanting to rewrite the Rook? SINBAD? What? So Arba, what do you want to do from here on out? What do I want to do from here on out? I'm curious what you Nerdigans think. Do you guys think that David is still pulling the strings, or do you think SINBAD is controlling everything? Because to me, I feel like this is kind of all going according to SINBAD's plan. In a way, I feel, or not SINBAD's plan. In a way, it's going all according to David's plan. And like, but at the same time, it could be according to SINBAD's plan. But I feel like it's kind of going according to David's plan because Arba just can't hear Ila's voice anymore. You know what I mean? And David kind of destroyed it. But then you have SINBAD with the alliance with the Dinjin and Ugo. But at the same time you think, how do we not know that's not going according to David's plan? This is just like a complicated troll thing. It like confuses me so, and it's very complicated. But I'm curious what you Nerdigans think about that. Like, who do you think is really pulling the strings here? Do you think it's David, or do you think it's SINBAD? Like, part of me wants to think it's David a little bit more than SINBAD. But I know some of you guys are thinking it's SINBAD. But I'm curious what you Nerdigans think, if it's David or SINBAD. Welcome, Alibaba. This is Furfur, the fourth dungeon. I conquered this dungeon right after founding the second Sindria kingdom. So we haven't seen this one yet. We are going to see this probably near the end of SINBAD no Boken. I've grown tired of explanations before a fight. He's talking about important stuff. Listen carefully. My first kingdom of Sindria was destroyed due to the Parthivia invasion. So we're going to see this in SINBAD no Boken. We're not here yet. We're going to see this. At the time, many Sindrian citizens fell, and I ended up taking their black root inside my own body. Oh, we're getting spoiled right now. So Sinbad absorbed the Black Rook, which would explain a lot. That was when I started hearing David's voice. Again, this explains a lot. He started hearing David's voice when he took in the Black Rook. This explains a lot. And it kind of fulfills Fallon's plan, because remember, Fallon wanted to turn him into a dark point. God, so much is explained. And again, this is why they're saying that, Arba's saying you need to listen to this, because we haven't gotten to this part in Sinbad no Boken. Oh, I can't wait to get to this part in Sinbad no Boken. This is gonna be awesome. That was when I started hearing David's voice. I've told you this before, Arba, or told you this before, Alibaba. Yeah, David talked about a connection with a half-fallen singularity. This must be it. So Sinbad is a half-fallen singularity. It makes sense. So does that mean David's belief has partially come true? So this kind of confirms David is kind of running the show. I ask you, Sinbad, just stop this. The sun is setting. There's no time for this. He's breaking the rules. And can you quit this returning to the Rook deal? Is there really no other option? No, because this is destiny. I'll tell you what I told Aladdin. I did not reach the throne of God because of my power. I was chosen by King Solomon and many different gods from superior worlds. Oh, you weren't. Shut the fuck up. Your ethics and even mine are insignificant compared to the divine will. I want to return to the Rook is a wish set in me by those who chose a human like me to become a god. If that's true, then why were you this? But you're a half-fallen singularity, and you have a dark Rook inside of you. If you were all divine, then you wouldn't have any dark Rook inside of you at this point, Sinbad. Your logic is so flawed. So I will follow the flow of destiny and make my wish come true. I don't want to return to the Rook. Then try to stop me. If you're right, then you should be able to beat me. The winner chooses the path we take, and that path will become the true destiny. We'll make sure of it through fighting. I don't care who wins. Huh? What? If Sinbad wins this is Arba right now. If Sinbad wins, the world will return to the Rook. If you win, Solomon's world will simply keep going, yes? It doesn't matter which. I'm tired of it. Is that so? Be more excited, Arba. Huh? Because if it will be neither of those futures. That's what I feel. What do you mean? Dinjin equip Furfur. Oh my god. Let's fight. Alibaba's confidence is hidden behind a smile. The final chapter's tension will exceed all imagination. Oh my god. Is next chapter the final chapter? Oh my god, is the final chapter coming? No fucking way. No way. No fucking way. It says here, the final chapter's tension will exceed all imagination. This better not be the fucking final chapter. The next chapter better not be the fucking final chapter. But I'm curious what Alibaba meant by that. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because this is only the 4th dungeon. Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused because we're only at the 4th dungeon. Are we not going to see the rest of them? We're not going to see the 5th, 6th, or 7th dungeons? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? I'm so confused on what's happening. Like, are we just going to skip everything? Like, that, if that's the case, that really fucking sucks. Because I was looking forward to it. But I can't, like, this, I gotta say, this gets me, what we're seeing in this fourth dungeon is really getting me hyped for Sinbad no Boken. I can't stress that enough. I am really getting hyped for Sinbad no Boken, because I thought we were just going to have the Parthivian War. No, I guess we're getting another arc in Sinbad no Boken. We're going to get the, because we have another dungeon. I guess we're going to have, like, I think we're going to have 3 more That's right, because we only have, we're going to have 4 more dungeons to conquer in Sinbad no Boken. So we're going to have at least, like, after the Parthivian invasion, we're going to have the rise of the Second Sindria Kingdom, and then we're going to have, like, probably a couple more arcs after that. So Sinbad no Boken is going to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. So I'm really psyched for this. But, oh my god, is this arc going to be over soon? Or is this manga going to be over soon? I hope not. I'm really scared that next chapter is going to be the final chapter. Oh my god. Oh my god, let me know what you nerdigans think about this in the comment section below. Holy shit. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways that you can contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion. You could donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon, PayPal, or purchase something from the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, purchase something, or also make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel and friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!